What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new Let's Talk About It. The Wolfman 2025 movie. I know it came out in January, and it's September now, but I haven't gotten to it. Haven't had the time or wanted or felt like, not wanted to, haven't felt like, I don't know. I guess I wasn't motivated to do a review about the Wolfman. It's not a it's not a remake. It's like an original story, basically reimagined, whatever you want to call it. It's not a remake. It's not a sequel. It's a new Wolfman, and it's of course horror fantasy. I love horror movies. The cast was not bad. The guy that played the Wolfman, he was, his name was Blake Christopher Abbott. He wasn't bad, but I don't know, he could have been better, I guess. The woman that played his wife, she was really great. She was really great. Julia Gardner, she played Charlotte. She was great in it. She was the highlight of the movie. And her daughter was pretty good. Special effects were pretty damn good. The body horror was pretty damn good. The close-ups of his arm as he's transforming into the Wolfman. I don't know if he knows it. He keeps scratching his arm, an open wound from fighting with a wolf in the woods. That's how I believe he got the scratch on his arm or the wound. Really good body horror moments and some special effects, makeup and stuff. And this is a release from Universal and Blumhouse. I believe Blumhouse is in business with Universal to make all their horror movies, I think, for Universal. Or they're in business together. The director was, he was, there was a young, before he became the Wolfman, there was a young Wolfman. He was played by Zach Chandler. He was a young Blake. He's in the woods with his father, like they were hunting. And the Wolfman, or a wolf, started trying to get them, and his dad had to shoot him. But yeah, the director directed, I'm trying to remember. I wrote a couple notes. This, let's talk about it, about the Wolfman. 2025 is not gonna be long. I wasn't really, it was okay. I wasn't blown away by it. I didn't think it was a great Wolfman or a great horror movie. Again, there was some good body horror and special effects on his arm. And the wife, Julia Gardner, she was great in it. It was directed by Leah Wamnell or whatever. Never heard of her, but it's a guy, actually. He's a guy. That's strange. His name's Leah, and he's a guy. He's from Australia. If my name was Leah, I would change it if I was a guy. But whatever, he kept it. Yeah, he directed, let's see here. He directed Saw. He has written multiple films. He wrote a whole bunch of films that were directed by his friend James Wan or Woon, I don't know. He directed, he directed Invisible Man from 2018, which I did watch. I enjoyed it. He directed Invisible Man. I enjoyed it a lot more than The Wolfman from 2025. The Invisible Man was better, how he directed it. So who cares about him? Let's stop talking about him. Because I don't really give a crap about directors. I don't shout out directors on my movie reviews. Unless they're really great directors and I'm a fan of them. And that guy Leah, I never heard of him. Until now. I didn't know he directed The Invisible Man. Wolfman was released by Universal Pictures in January. The film has received mixed reviews. It grossed $35.2 million, so it made a little bit of a profit. Probably made more of a profit on rentals, maybe. I don't know. I think it's available to watch now on Prime Video. I believe I saw it on Prime. I think it's still on Peacock also, because Peacock is owned by Universal. So, yeah, I found this on the floor. It's like a sticker thing. I thought it was a Wolfman sticker, but it's not. It's the One-Eyed Man. The One-Eyed Man. But I do have a Wolfman sticker like this. Maybe I could pull it out. Let's see here. I should pause the video, but see if I can find it real quick. I hope I didn't lose it. It's in this sticker book I'm looking at. Here it is. Here's a Wolfman. Do I have it taped? Yeah, I got it taped down. I got it taped down in the book, so give me a second. So there it is. There's a Wolfman next to Dracula. There's a Wolfman. Pretty cool sticker. Next to Dracula, and there's a King Kong sticker. So there it is. That Wolfman sticker is very old. It's probably like 40 years old or 30 years old. Back to the movie, The Wolfman 2025. The plot, basically, I didn't write a ton of notes. God, now I have a whole bunch of magazines sliding down in front of me. I didn't write down many notes because I was not impressed much by the movie. There's not much to talk about it, but I will tell you the plot. 1995, a hiker vanishes, basically, in the remote mountains of Oregon. And it sparks a speculation from the town or whatever, or the city or state, about a virus transmitted by the wildlife. Hill fever, it's called by the locals. So anyways, they're hunting. A young Blake and his dad are hunting deer, and they spot a weird creature. They don't know what the hell it is. It's a Wolfman, or it's a wolf. They didn't show it yet in the movie. That's one of my complaints about Wolfman 2025. The movie drags on too long. It feels like there's a ton of parts that are way too slow and kind of boring. Made me kind of want to fast forward, but I didn't. And I don't have a low attention span. Trust me, I've watched movies that are fucking 3 hours long sometimes, and I'm not bored. But Wolfman 2025, a lot of parts were too slow, drawn out. played out too long and just too slow. And not enough action. I get it was like, I don't know, a body horror film or whatever you want to call it. Psychological, I don't know. But him and his dad, they're elevated in a hunting tree, like a tree house. The monster comes. Again, they never show us the damn monster or the wolf man until like a long time into the movie. Until he turns into the wolf and the other wolfies fighting. Or the other wolf man. So yeah. Then the monster comes close to them. Or comes close to the father, but he's distracted by a deer. And then he informs his friend about the beast. So yeah. So then there's a car crash by the wife. Charlotte is driving down to this little cabin in the woods for her husband, I guess. They're going to stay there a while. And she has a job in the big city, and I think it's New York. So they go to the woods, and then the wolf, I guess. I don't really remember this part. If the wolf came in front of them, or Wolfman was standing in front of them. She spotted, so she turned the giant, I think it was an RV or something. So yeah. Then she crashes, and the vehicle's like stuck in between trees. That was a pretty cool scene where they had to get out of the RV because the wolf beast was appearing. And of course, end up their power like goes out and stuff. Let me go back to some of the beginning. Yeah, Blake actually was driving. Blake swerved off the road. I thought his wife was driving. I haven't watched this movie in like a couple months. So I actually forgot some parts. But thank God for the internet. So Blake swerves off the road, and because he saw the creature, the one he saw as a child. So then the creature breaks in the truck, and I think Blake is like knocked out, or they had to wake him up or something to get out of the car. So Blake leaves his family, leads them to the house. And he had to turn on the generator, barricade the entrance, because the monster is looking to get in. His arm's all bloody, infected. And then, then he started, his arm is bleeding a lot. At one point, he started, this was a cool effect. He just kept scratching on it, started biting on it. And, started turning the Wolfman. He didn't know what the hell was wrong. He was infected. And his wife, Charlotte, she acted kind of in denial, I think, or afraid of him. Stuff like that. So then, I'm looking at my notes here. So he keeps getting sicker and sicker because he's infected, it's obvious. And he starts, and this stupid daughter, this was dumb. She's saying, "Is daddy okay?" He says, "I'm dying," and she starts asking, "Is daddy okay?" So then he gets out of the house, starts fighting the other werewolf beast in the woods, and then he comes back, basically. I think he goes up, tries to go after his, I don't know, guys. I barely remember the movie. I watched it so long ago, and it did not leave a big impression on me. I'll give it a rating from 1 to 5 stars. I give it 2 stars. I'll be nice. I was going to say 1.5, but I'll be nice. I'll give it 2 stars out of 5. Wolfman 2025 gets 2 stars. Yeah, it only gets 2 stars. But I gave it 2 stars because of good body horror effects on his arm and shit like that. So this the end of the movie. Blake, he crawls his way to a barn and tries sneaking towards his family in the dark, but is caught in a bear trap on his foot. And then Charlotte laid down. He chews off. That was pretty good effects in body horror. He chews off his foot and continues to go after Charlotte and his daughter. But they escape. They hide in the hunting treehouse thing. Then they're still up there. The sun rises. Blake climbs up. The end was pretty good, but it doesn't deserve 3 stars. Only 2. Again, I love the actress, Julia Gardner. She's great. She's also in the movie Weapons, which whenever I watch that, I'm looking forward to seeing Weapons when I watch it. But Julia Gardner is really good. I'm sure she's really good in Weapons. I'm looking forward to Weapons. Whenever the hell it's released on streaming. I think, or no, I don't believe it's available to rent yet. So anyway, Charlotte believes her husband. As he climbs up, she points a rifle at him. Charlotte believes her husband, Blake, is lost being a human and stuff like that. But Ginger, described earlier by her father, was also able to tell what he is thinking, convinces her that Blake is in pain and he wants to die. Family looks at themselves and shares a final look. Blake lunges through the door and Charlotte shoots him, kills him. They confront a dying Blake before walking out of the forest, taking in the beauty of the valley he once described seeing as a child. Some of the reviews, I don't give a crap about other reviews that people have, or professional movie reviewers, or people that think they are. You're not unless you're paid for it. But some people were nice. Someone said, where was that? No, I can't find it. Where was that part? Someone said the film is pretty bad. The writing, directing is horrible. I disagree. It's not horrible. It's just some parts were boring and the movie dragged on, was too slow. So another person liked it, said Wolfman 2025 is a stunning cinematic experience that hits all the right notes. Actors deliver a phenomenal performance. I disagree with that, except for Julia Gardner was pretty damn good in it. She did her best. Even her husband was good. I forget his name already. This person must be out of their mind. They gave it 5 stars and said it's the best werewolf movie they've ever seen. I totally disagree. To me, the best one is An American Werewolf in London. That was the best werewolf movie. The original Wolfman, again, the movie is shot, Wolfman 2025, the movie was shot pretty damn well. That's not a complaint. The scenery, the special effects were good, and cinematically, it was good. It looked like a pretty good movie. It was shot well, but it was just too slow and dragged on too long, I felt. The original Wolfman, I've yet to see the whole movie, but I'm sure that was better. But nothing against the cast. The husband was fine as the Wolfman, and Julia Gardner was really good. I gotta watch, I've yet to see the full movie. An American Werewolf in London. I've seen a lot of parts, but not the full movie. An American Werewolf in London, in my opinion, is probably the best werewolf horror movie. There's been a few others, I'm sure. But, yeah, I'm not a big fan of, really, of the Wolfman character anyway. But I watched Wolfman 2025 because it was on Peacock, available to watch. And I decided I should watch it. I should check it out. Again, the special effects on the arm were good. Stuff like that. The body horror stuff was good. So 2 stars out of 5. 2 out of 5 for Wolfman 2025. My final thoughts, I say check it out if you got nothing to do on a day off or something, or on a weekend. If you're bored, check it out. Werewolf 2025. Check it out if you're bored and you got nothing else to do. Hope you enjoyed my Let's Talk About It about Wolfman 2025. 2 stars out of 5. Next movie I'll review on a Let's Talk About It is The Invisible Man, by the same director as The Wolfman. Who knew? I didn't know that until now. But I like this better than Wolfman 2025. And then after I do a Let's Talk About It about Invisible Man, I will do a Let's Talk About It about the cult classic. Great film. One of my favorites from childhood. Great action movie. Just a great movie. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'll do a Let's Talk About It about the original. So, yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe if you like my Let's Talk About It videos. Bye for now.